quite nice. You know, I'm a mom. And that means I want what's best for my kids. And at first, I thought that the only way I could do that is by giving them the Leading brand orange juice. But then, I found out that the Leading brand orange juice actually has 8 metric shit tons of sugar in it. You're only supposed to have 7 metric shit tons of sugar a day. So when I found that out, well, I just lost it. You know, I consider myself a good parent. I consider myself a good mother to my children. So when I realized I'd basically been feeding them poison, I didn't feel great about it. I mean, no wonder they've been so still recently. They haven't gotten out of their beds in weeks. Heavy sleepers. So I just left. I started driving south. Eventually I came to a motel somewhere around Indianapolis, I think. And that's where I met Charisse. Now I know that that's not really her name, but that's fine. She had her secrets. I had mine. Charisse, she introduced me to the wonderful world of dog fighting. Now, it was slow pickings at first, but once you really got the hang of it, ooh, God, the rush of your dog coming out on top was just exhilarating. So I stayed in Indianapolis for a year or two, until eventually, after one of my games, I came to Charisse to correct my earnings. And found that she had shorted me about $100. Now I consider myself a very forgiving person. That was just the last straw. She drank the last of my pepper schnapps, you see. And really, I just had a really bad fungal infection, and generally just overall was having a pretty bad weekend. The Bills were losing the Super Bowl, and I went in with a gun. Now, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I was just firing off a few warning shots, but I wasn't really... Buster, would you stop that? Honey, stop. Stop. Okay, Mom, you're trying to film a commercial right now. Okay? Cut your fingers off. And I didn't really look where I was aiming, and I still can't say it. But my time in Indianapolis was done, so I just started driving until eventually I came to a small town you might have heard of called Phoenix, Arizona. I spent some time in Phoenix. No, that's not right. You don't spend time in Phoenix. Phoenix takes time from you. Eventually, when I was on my last sense, I realized I hadn't been up to see the kids in a while, so I gunned it back home to good old Arkansas. And that's when I first heard about Emerald Tears. Now, this bad boy here, this wonderful, delectable, milky juice drink, is farmed straight from homosexuals right here in Arkansas. Compared to the Leading brand orange juice, it only has 3 metric shitloads of sugar. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now I can rest easy knowing that my kids are getting the nutrition they deserve.
So milky.